Can I get a pack of Capri with 20 minutes long? I'm good. 19.
Can't no part, all you know is kick back, run up on me, back, get back, 911. Somebody's son did die, we need police on dispatch. You be with me, they why is you mad? Come and get your bag, everything's on, I be.
What's that word, YouTube? It's your favorite face, DLace, and I am back with another reaction video, man. I ain't gonna lie, this right here is crazy. See, I'm from Chicago. I live in Chicago, so I knew about this probably before a lot of people around the world knew about this. But apparently, this dude, I don't know if they was ordering chicken. I don't know what they had to get. I don't know what they was doing. I forgot what it was, bro. But this man literally unalived this other dude for him looking at his girl, bro. He was looking at his girl, checking his girl. I don't even think he said anything to her. He just saw him looking. He was in the car waiting on. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. But it's a crazy story, man. We just gonna have to watch it, man. Make sure y'all leave likes, leave comments, hit the subscribe button if you like videos like this or just videos in general, because DLace make the best videos on YouTube. I don't care what nobody say, man. Like, look at this, bro. And that mug is PHAT. It is. It is. Very, I can see my hand just. Like, it is, like, bro, he looking at your girl, like, but as long as he ain't touching and she ain't giving no vibes back, bro, you can't crash out like he about to crash out, bro.
Can I get a pack of Capri with 20 minutes long? I'm good. 19.
Look, buddy hopping out the car, look. Wave and blink at him off rip.
Station overnight turned deadly.
And popped him in his face, gang.
Police are searching for a shooter.
Our Sarah Maki was in Grand Crossing talking to employees about the murder just feet from their front door.
Caller states that a person is shot on the ground. The male is not breathing. We got fire rolling that way.
Before the two left.
What are you shot in the house? Says he's shot in the head. Multiple cases.
Police were here 4 hours collecting evidence and returned later for the surveillance video.
Were they on foot or in a car? They fled in a white vehicle, unknown make or model. The female was wearing a brown jacket, black leggings.
I saw blue. Am I colorblind?
The crime scene going to consist of around 11 shell cases, a vehicle with a...
And it's not beer, y'all. Somebody told me they thought this was beer. No, gang. It's not beer. It's sparkling water. Stop drinking pop.
Plate, white socks, and then our victim.
Some people are best described the dude we talk about today as a simp. A dude that's tendered. But that's what we got here today. Fam, today we talk about a story that highlights how some people just can't help but hate. And sometimes
some people don't need a gun. Some people don't need
today
a
we
blick,
talk about
gang.
a man in his early 40s who was riding.
You crashing out. I ain't gonna lie. And I thought the buns was a little better. These the buns you just crashed out over.
Today we talk about a man.
Come on, bro.
Man in his early 40s.
She probably a nice girl and all. Don't get me wrong, but come on, gang.
Was riding in the passenger seat of his girlfriend car and still got the nerve to be upset of another man. And according to surveillance footage that we'll later break down, this man got upset because another man looked at his girlfriend. Now, I'll let you be the judge on a scale of 1 to 10 on how you rate her. But of course, on this platform, we don't give opinions. We simply call it what it is. Sometimes it's just plain and obvious when someone is acting out of pocket. And in this case, the situation we talk about today escalated far beyond what anyone should consider acceptable. Now, what's even more tragic is that this man, who seemingly had nothing going on for himself, took a life on camera, all over a glance, a look that's often harmless to most. In this video, we'll go over his story, examine his criminal history.
I don't know about harmless, but I ain't gonna crash out like that.
Sometimes people insecurities or anger can turn a moment of jealousy into a permanent tragedy. But nonetheless, we break down what happened, analyze the players involved, and reflect on the serious consequences of letting hate.
You talking about this is an NBA playoff series?
Fam, meet Jonathan Robinson, 41 years old. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He's the suspect in the video on why we're here today. But before we go over his current situation, I want to take it back to a situation just 15 years ago, back in 2010, when Robinson was just 31 years old. He was a part of a home invasion with a man named Leroy Owens. who shot and killed a 72-year-old man who went
I
by
know
the name.
Leroy Owens like, gang, you did not have to put my name in this, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I know Leroy Owens blew. He just put his name in there.
Anthony Eglin, as they robbed his home in the Morgan Park neighborhood of Chicago. The incident happened August 20th, 2010 on the 10,800 block of South Saginaw Street. Now, a couple people testified during this case. One of the people, who was allegedly there with the man, Keishona King, she testified that she arrived with the man at his residence at around 11 p.m. and watched movies. During the night, a masked man later identified as Owens entered the room, pointed a gun at her, and threatened to kill her. She heard gunfire downstairs, saw Langford's father injured, and later identified Owens at the police lineup. Though she did not see the defendant that night, Langford Eglin confirmed he was at the house with King, noticed the open trunk of his mother's car, and saw the defendants jump down from a window. He heard threats and saw Owens with a gun, which led to a confrontation, where Owens pointed a gun at him. And he later identified Owens in a lineup.
I ain't gonna lie. This backstory right here, y'all, I just want to say this. This backstory that he giving us, bro, is simply to make this video longer than 8 minutes. Do your homework on ads. Because I'm sure, like, but we don't care about this, but I understand what he doing. This just took up 4 minutes, everything he just did.
Langford acknowledged possession, drugs, and cash, but was told he wouldn't be prosecuted for drug offenses. Now, Robinson was allegedly the driver for Owens, and he later confessed and cooperated with local authorities, which explained why he was here 15 years later and not arrested for murder. Fast forward May 14th, 2025, in the 7400 block of South Stony Island, South Shore neighborhood, a man named Donnell Boyd, 40 years old, dressed in a red jacket and hat, was also at the local gas station at this address. In front of him is an unidentified woman, and this is exactly how that encounter went down.
Can I get a pack of Capri 120 menthol long? I'm good. 19.
Okay, good smoke.
Tweaking. And why is she, and then it's like, bro, why is she letting you come out the car tweak like this? Like, bro, it's so much going on in here, bro. And then it's like, bro, you just crap, bro.
We have to stop it there. The man Donnell Boyd was arguing with later shot him 7 times. Later identified as 41-year-old Jonathan Robinson. Apparently that was his girl. He ain't like how he was looking at her.
Gas station overnight turned deadly. Now police are searching for a shooter.
Our Sarah Maki was in Grand Crossing talking to employees about the murder just feet from their front door.
It happened here at 1:15.
It's like, bro, how you gonna crash out because he looking at your girl? Now what you think gonna happen to your girl? You think she not gonna get cracked again while you in jail, bro? You finna do basically life, or 85% of it. She's gonna get clapped while you're in there. You're done. And that's only your girlfriend too? She might get clapped next week. Like, you just, bro, y'all cannot be crashing out over these women, bro. This was not a reason to go to jail forever, bro. This was not a reason. This was a terrible reason, bro. Come on, we gotta do better, y'all.
Morning, only one overnight clerk inside this station, but employees who arrived hours after the crime tell us the entire thing was caught on surveillance video.
Caller states that a person is shot on the ground. The male is not breathing. We got fire rolling that way.
Employees couldn't share video of the overnight incident, but told us it looked like the people involved were strangers. They tell us a woman was here to buy something when a 40-year-old man who didn't seem to know her approached. The woman did not seem interested, they tell us, and told us another man got involved, seemingly on her behalf. But even as the woman tried to leave, a fight between the two men continued. The man who was already with the woman pulled out a gun and fired at the 40-year-old before the two left.
What are you talking about?
Says he's shot in the head.
Multiple cases.
Police were here for hours collecting evidence and returned later for the surveillance video.
Were they on foot or in a car?
They fled in a white vehicle.
Like, that man just lost his life for no reason. And Buddy just finna do life for what?
Brown jacket, black leggings. That's all the info they have at this time.
Employees wouldn't talk to us on camera, but tell us they are upset by the rounds of gunfire that led to murder just feet from their front doors.
The crime scene going to consist of around 11 shell cases.
Y'all know it's Chicago. None of the employees want to speak to the police or to the news. Oh, bro, they just summarize on what they told them. They not showing none of them. Nobody trying to talk to you.
With plate, white socks, and then our victim.
Bro.
Police tell us they haven't made any arrests for this crime. Area 1 detectives are investigating. They also are not releasing the name of that 40-year-old man because they are trying to track down his...
Now, this incident happened 5+ days ago, but the surveillance footage has been leaked online less than 24 hours. And the sister of Donnell had went to Facebook and said the following: I just watched this man shoot my brother down for no reason, all because he said he got good smoke. You crazy. Ain't you sick in the head for this one? I hate I even watched that bullshit. You wrong, dude. He deserved to be done the same way. Y'all don't even have a heart anymore. And Donnell later got arrested May 16, 2025, with this next court appearance being June 4th, 2025. He's held on a no bond. But there you have it, fam. This was the story of a Chicago man who decided to take the life of another man on camera, all because he looked at his girl and said he had good smoke, allegedly.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Man, I hope y'all watching this video, y'all know this is not the way to go, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this not it, fellas. It's not it, bro. We the reason for a lot of what's going on and what's wrong with some of the world right now, bro. It's our decisions too, bro. It's what we do. It's what we allow. It's what we do. It's a lot of it has a lot to do with us. I ain't gonna lie, fellas. We gotta do better, man. Especially black men, and especially in Chicago, bro. I relate to all of that, bro. I want to see everybody doing better, bro. This is not a reason for somebody to lose their life. This is not a reason for you to be sitting in jail for the rest of your life. Cause now, what do you think is gonna be happening, bro? You think somebody's not gonna crack bonds while you in jail, bro? Come on, bro. You crashed out. You just got tricked out your own relationship and just life.
I'm a fault with.
Can't no part, all you know is kick back, run up on me back, get back, 911. Somebody's son did die, we need police on dispatch.